Just into our newsroom, Fond du Lac Police are investigating what they're calling a suspicious death. City Fond du Lac officers responded to the area of West Follett Street and North Main Street for a single vehicle accident. The vehicle ended up hitting some landscaping bricks and came to a rest on top of some bushes. Officers found a 33-year-old woman unresponsive inside the vehicle, as well as a 3-year-old child. Officials pulled her from the vehicle and performed life-saving measures until rescue crews arrived. The child was uninjured in that crash. The woman was transferred to the hospital with life-threatening injuries, where she later died. The Fond du Lac Police Department is investigating the circumstances that led up to that crash. The fight over